Ever notice how, like, a familiar smell can just instantly take you back to, like, a specific time and place? It's like our sense of smell has a, I don't know, like a direct line to our memory banks.
Mm.
Today, we're going to deep dive into that fascinating connection between smells and memories.
Okay.
Why certain scents can trigger such vivid recollections.
I like it.
We've got some research articles here ready to unpack. I'm curious, what makes our sense of smell so different from our other senses when it comes to memory?
Well, it's really all about how our brains actually process sensory information. Most of our senses, like sight and touch, go through a relay station in the brain called the thalamus
Hmm.
before reaching the areas responsible for emotion and memory. Smell, however, takes a shortcut.
Oh, a shortcut, so it bypasses the thalamus altogether.
Exactly. Smell signals go directly to the olfactory bulb, which is like the brain's smell center.
Okay.
And here's the fascinating part. The olfactory bulb has direct connections to the amygdala, which handles emotions,
Okay.
and the hippocampus, the brain's memory hub.
That's incredible.
Hmm.
So smells have a VIP pass to our emotional and memory centers.
Right.
That explains why certain scents can evoke such powerful feelings and memories.
It does. There's even an evolutionary reason for this. Smell is a very ancient sense crucial for survival. Our ancestors relied on smell to detect danger, find food, and even recognize mates. This might be why smell has such a privileged connection to these primal parts of our brain.
So it's hardwired into us from way back.
Right.
But how do smells actually become memories?
Well, scientists have been studying this. There's a study that involved trying to create memories in rats using electrical impulses.
Hmm.
They found it worked in the hippocampus, the memory headquarters,
Okay.
but not in the piriform cortex, which is part of the olfactory bulb.
So they couldn't stimulate smell memories,
Hmm.
even with direct electrical stimulation.
Right.
That's surprising.
But there's a twist. When they stimulated a different part of the brain, the orbitofrontal cortex, which helps us make decisions about sensory input, the piriform cortex suddenly could form long-term memories.
So you're saying that the smell center itself might actually be storing memories,
Yeah.
not just relaying them.
It seems that way.
That's a game changer.
Yeah, it's a fascinating finding that challenges our traditional understanding of memory.
Yeah.
And it could explain why smell-triggered memories are often so vivid and detailed.
Hmm.
It's almost like our brains are designed to prioritize smell memories.
I'm starting to understand why those childhood smells can be so powerful. It's like they're etched into our brains in a different way.
Right.
Okay, so we've covered the science behind why smells are so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the memories themselves? Are smell memories somehow different from memories linked to our other senses?
There's evidence suggesting that odor-linked memories can be more emotionally charged and positive
Okay.
than memories linked to other senses. Have you ever heard of the Proust effect?
I've heard the term, but I'm not sure I fully understand it.
Okay. Well, it's named after the author, Marcel Proust, who wrote about how the smell of a Madeleine cookie dipped in tea instantly transported him back to his childhood,
Mm-hmm.
unlocking a flood of vivid and joyful memories. It's that feeling we get when a smell suddenly unlocks a very specific, deeply emotional memory.
Ah, I get it now. That makes total sense. And I've definitely experienced that. But is there any scientific evidence to back up this Proust effect?
Absolutely. fMRI scans have shown that when people experience smell memories, there's stronger activity in the amygdala, the emotion center of the brain,
Hmm?
compared to when they recall memories from pictures.
So it's not just a subjective feeling. Our brains are actually lighting up more intensely
Mm.
with smell-triggered memory.
It seems that way.
That's incredible. This whole deep dive is making me wonder, are there any practical benefits to all of this?
That's a great question, and the answer is yes. Research suggests that positive odor-linked memories can actually have benefits for both our mental and physical health.
Okay, I'm officially intrigued. Tell me more about how good smells can be good for us.
Well, when we experience pleasant memories, it can help reduce stress levels. And reduced stress can have positive effects on our bodies.
Mm.
For example, it can help reduce inflammation, which is linked to all sorts of health problems.
So those happy memories triggered by the smell of freshly baked bread could actually be doing our bodies a favor.
Yeah,
I like where this is going.
exactly. And there are mental health perks, too. Odor-linked memories have been associated with a boost in self-esteem, motivation, and even social interaction.
Wow, that's powerful stuff.
Hmm.
So we're talking about real, tangible benefits, not just warm, fuzzy feelings.
That's right. And it raises an interesting question. If we know that smells have such a profound impact on our memories and emotions, could we intentionally harness this power to improve our well-being?
That's a thought-provoking question. I'm already thinking about all the possibilities.
Hmm.
Maybe we could create positive associations with certain scents to help us focus, relax, or even boost our mood.
Exactly. There's a lot of potential there. For example, there's a study where researchers successfully used the scent of chocolate to demonstrate this concept. Participants who studied while smelling chocolate performed better on a memory test when the same scent was present.
That's fascinating. So by strategically using scents, we could potentially enhance our learning and memory. It's like a secret weapon for our brains.
It's an exciting area of research with potentially far-reaching implications. From therapeutic applications to everyday life hacks, there's so much we can explore when it comes to this incredible connection between smells and our minds.
I'm already rethinking my entire scent strategy.
Oh,
I might need to invest in some essential oils.
well, before we all go out and buy diffusers, there's another fascinating aspect of smell-linked memories that I think you'll find intriguing.
Oh, I'm all ears. What else is there to uncover in this olfactory adventure?
Well, remember how we talked about how smells bypass the thalamus and go straight to the olfactory bulb?
Yeah, the smell express lane. I won't forget that.
Right. Well, it turns out that the olfactory bulb isn't just a simple relay station. It's actually a complex and dynamic structure that plays a crucial role in shaping our perceptions of smell.
So there's more to it than just sending signals to the emotion and memory centers.
Much more. The olfactory bulb contains a diverse population of neurons that are constantly interacting and adapting to the smells we encounter.
Okay, this is getting a bit technical.
Yeah.
Can you break it down for us non-neuroscientists?
Sure. Think of it like this. Every time you smell something, it's like a mini workout for your olfactory bulb. The neurons in the bulb fire in specific patterns, creating a unique neural representation of that smell.
So it's like creating a smell fingerprint in our brains.
Exactly. And the more you encounter a particular smell, the stronger and more distinct that neural representation becomes. It's like strengthening a muscle with repeated exercise.
That's fascinating. So our sense of smell is constantly evolving and adapting based on our experiences?
Precisely. And this plasticity, this ability to change and adapt, is what makes our sense of smell so powerful and so intricately linked to our memories and emotions.
This is blowing my mind. I never realized how complex and dynamic our sense of smell really is. It's like we've unlocked a whole new level of understanding about this often overlooked sense.
Right.
I'm starting to see that our sense of smell is much more than just a way to enjoy pleasant aromas. It's a fundamental part of who we are, shaping our memories and experiences in ways I never imagined.
Mm-hmm. And this adaptability is what makes our sense of smell so intimately connected to our personal histories. The smells we encounter throughout our lives become woven into the fabric of our memories, shaping our perceptions and influencing our emotions.
It's like our own personal scentscape, a unique tapestry of aromas that defines our individual experiences.
Exactly. And this brings us to a really intriguing question. If our sense of smell is so personalized and constantly evolving, what does that mean for the way we experience and remember the world?
Ooh, that is a good one. So you're saying that because our scent memories are so unique, our perceptions of reality might be slightly different from one another.
It's a fascinating possibility. Imagine two people walking through a forest. They're both inhaling the same blend of pine needles, damp earth, and wildflowers.
Okay.
But based on their individual scent memories, the emotions and associations they experience might be subtly different.
So it's like we're each living in our own slightly altered reality, filtered through the lens of our personal scent experiences.
It's a thought-provoking concept, isn't it? It suggests that our perception of the world is not purely objective, but rather a subjective interpretation shaped by our senses, including our sense of smell.
This whole deep dive has been a real eye-opener. I'm starting to see the world in a whole new light, or should I say a whole new scent.
I'm glad to hear that. And I think the most exciting thing about this field of research is that we're just scratching the surface.
Yeah.
There's so much more to discover about the complex interplay between smells, memories, and emotions.
It's like we've opened a door to a whole new world of sensor possibilities.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of science. It's a journey of constant exploration and discovery, revealing the hidden wonders of the world around us, including the often overlooked power of our sense of smell.
I don't think I'll ever take my nose for granted again. So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the one thing you hope our listeners take away from all this?
I hope they leave with a newfound appreciation for the incredible power of their sense of smell. It's not just about pleasant aromas or stinky socks. It's a fundamental part of who we are, shaping our memories, influencing our emotions, and connecting us to the world in ways we're only beginning to understand.
Beautifully said. I think we've all been inspired to pay a little more attention to the sense around us, to explore the world with our noses wide open, and to embrace the power of smell to enrich our lives.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's been a pleasure diving into this fascinating topic with you.
The pleasure was all mine. And to you listening, thank you for joining us on this olfactory adventure. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the captivating world of smells and memories. Until next time, keep sniffing out those amazing scents.
And it's not just about individual experiences. This connection between smell and memory might even have implications for how we relate to each other.
Now that you mention it, I have heard that smell plays a role in attraction. Is there a connection there?
There might be. Research suggests that we may be subconsciously drawn to people whose scents indicate a different immune system makeup than our own.
So our noses might be helping us choose partners who would give our offspring a more diverse immune system.
That's fascinating.
It's an interesting theory, and it highlights how deeply ingrained our sense of smell is in our biology and behavior.
It really makes you wonder how much of our lives are subtly influenced by our sense of smell.
Exactly, and there's still so much we don't know. This whole field of research is really just getting started. I'm already thinking about all the smells I want to rediscover and the new ones I want to explore. It's like a whole new world of possibilities.
I love that enthusiasm, and I think that's the best takeaway from all of this. We should all be more mindful of the scents around us. Pay attention to how different smells make you feel, what memories they evoke, and how you can use that knowledge to enhance your life.
It's like we've been given a whole new appreciation for our noses. And I think it goes beyond just appreciating pleasant smells. It's about recognizing the powerful role that smell plays in our lives and using that knowledge to our advantage.
Absolutely. Whether it's using a specific scent to create a more relaxing work environment, boosting your mood with a familiar fragrance, or even incorporating scents into therapeutic practices, there's so much potential here.
It's exciting to think about all the ways we can harness the power of smell to improve our well-being. What's been an incredible deep dive. I feel like I've gained a whole new understanding of my sense of smell and its impact on my life.
It's been a pleasure exploring this fascinating topic with you.
The pleasure was all mine. And to all of you listening, thank you for joining us on this olfactory adventure. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of smells and memory. Until next time, keep exploring the world with your nose wide open,